Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Triple H has sent a message to the Vision after their victory at WWE WrestlePalooza. The duo of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed defeated the Usos at the show. The Vision had a busy night at WrestlePalooza. Breaker and Reed were in tag team action. Meanwhile, faction leader Seth Rollins and his wife, Becky Lynch, faced and lost to the team of CM Punk and AJ Lee later the same night. Vision member Paul Heyman also reunited with Brock Lesnar, whom he introduced for his match against John Cena. Braun Breaker also caused some controversy after his comments aimed at a fan during the WrestlePalooza post-show almost got WWE in trouble. However, Paul Heyman stepped in at the right time and apologized to the fan in his unique way to defuse the situation. On X, Triple H sent a message to the Vision after their win over the Usos, whom the game labeled as one of the best tag teams ever. Jimmy and G Uso are former multi-time tag team champions. Check out Triple H's post on X. Cody Rhodes has labeled Braun Breaker as the future of the WWE. The American Nightmare claimed that he was initially skeptical of the Vision members. Speaking on ESPN, Rhodes praised the former Intercontinental Champion. He said that Breaker is someone whom the company is positioning for the future. Breaker joined the Vision on the Raw after WrestleMania 41. He attacked Roman Reigns and stood tall with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. The Vision is expected to continue its feud with the babyfaces of Monday Night Raw. Triple H sends a message to the Vision after their controversial actions at WWE WrestlePalooza. The aftermath of WWE WrestlePalooza has continued to shake the wrestling world, and the controversy that surrounded one of the show's most shocking moments is still generating headlines. At the center of the storm is the Vision, a faction that has only recently emerged in WWE, but has already proven themselves to be one of the most polarizing groups in recent memory. Their interference in a high-stakes match at WrestlePalooza drew boos from thousands of fans in attendance and divided opinions across social media. Now Triple H, the man responsible for the direction of WWE's creative vision and the chief content officer, has broken his silence with a direct message aimed at the Vision and their actions. Triple H has always been known as someone who believes in pushing boundaries, but he also carries an old-school respect for the business. The Vision's controversial tactics at WrestlePalooza seemed to cross a line in his eyes, and his statement has left fans wondering what could come next for the group and WWE's broader storyline landscape. His message, while not overly long, carried an unmistakable weight and tone of authority that signals repercussions are coming. Triple H did not mince words when addressing the group, making it clear that while their presence has shaken things up, there will be accountability for what they did to tarnish one of WWE's biggest nights of the year. The Vision's actions during WrestlePalooza were chaotic, calculated, and clearly intended to send a message of their own. Fans witnessed them invade the main event picture, attack top stars unprovoked, and alter the outcome of a match that had been built up for months. The fallout was immediate, with chants of "this is wrong" echoing throughout the arena, and thousands of online reactions ranging from shock to anger to outright support for the faction's rebellious spirit. The Vision, in many ways, have already accomplished their mission of being the most talked-about act in wrestling today, but that success may come at a steep price if Triple H follows through on his words. In his message, Triple H emphasized the importance of protecting WWE's legacy events. WrestlePalooza has quickly grown into one of the company's tentpole spectacles, a stage meant to elevate stars, resolve rivalries, and cement legacies. For the Vision to step in and disrupt that flow on such a grand platform is something that the WWE executive found unacceptable. Sources close to WWE's creative team have suggested that discussions are already underway regarding possible disciplinary actions for the Vision, whether storyline-based consequences or actual changes to their positioning within the company. This creates a blend of real and scripted drama that has left fans guessing where the truth begins and where the fiction ends. The Vision themselves have remained unapologetic since WrestlePalooza. In post-show interviews and social media posts, members of the faction doubled down on their actions, claiming that WWE needed a wake-up call and that they were the only ones bold enough to deliver it. They framed their attack as a statement against the old ways of doing things, accusing WWE's leadership of holding back the future in favor of protecting established names. That defiance has only added fuel to the fire, with fans now debating whether the Vision are anarchists, tearing down the product, or trailblazers, ushering in a new era. Triple H's message to them can therefore be seen as the first shot in what promises to be a long and intense battle for control. What makes this situation even more compelling is the history between Triple H and factions in WWE. As a founding member of D-Generation X, Triple H understands better than anyone the power that a controversial group can wield. He has himself been part of segments that pushed the limits of wrestling television and altered the course of WWE forever. That history makes his reaction to the Vision's actions particularly notable. While he may respect their ambition and recognize the parallels to groups of the past, his message carried the undertone of someone determined not to let history repeat itself in a way that could damage WWE's credibility or alienate its audience. The Vision, on the other hand, seem eager to draw those comparisons. They have already positioned themselves as heirs to the rebellious tradition of DX, the No, and other legendary stables. Yet their approach has been even more ruthless, with less comedy, more aggression, and a determination to disrupt rather than entertain. That difference in tone is what has many veterans and fans alike calling for WWE leadership to step in before things spiral further out of control. Triple H's recent comments suggest that he is aware of the fine line being walked and is prepared to enforce order, even if it means clashing with one of WWE's hottest new attractions. The controversy has had ripple effects beyond just the WWE universe. Media outlets covering WrestlePalooza have seized on the drama, with mainstream sports and entertainment journalists weighing in on whether WWE has lost control of its product or whether this is all part of an elaborate plan to generate buzz. Industry insiders point out that WWE thrives on moments like these, where real outrage blurs with scripted storytelling, creating a frenzy of speculation that keeps fans invested week after week. Triple H, with his message to the Vision, may have intentionally poured gasoline on that fire, ensuring that the storyline dominates headlines in the weeks leading up to WWE's next major event. Another layer of intrigue comes from the reaction of WWE's locker room. Several top stars who were directly impacted by the Vision's interference have spoken out, some demanding immediate retribution while others called for patience, trusting Triple H to handle the situation. This division among the roster mirrors the division among the fans, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty that makes every episode of Raw and SmackDown feel unpredictable. Insiders have hinted that the Vision could face retaliatory strikes from other superstars, leading to chaotic television and potentially a massive multi-man confrontation in the near future. Triple H's message may have been directed at the Vision, but its true impact will likely be felt across the entire roster. As WWE moves forward, the question becomes whether the Vision will be punished, embraced, or elevated. Triple H's message stopped short of outright threats, but his choice of words implied that consequences were inevitable. Whether those consequences come in the form of suspensions, stripped opportunities, or even being placed in grueling matches designed to humble them remains to be seen. What is clear is that the Vision have captured the spotlight in WWE, led by Triple H, now must decide how to manage that spotlight without losing control of the narrative. For fans, this saga represents everything they love about wrestling: drama, controversy, rebellion, and authority figures trying to impose order. Triple H's message has only heightened the anticipation for WWE's next steps and the Vision's response. Will the group defy him once again, escalating their war with WWE leadership, or will they be forced to play by the rules in order to survive? WrestlePalooza may have ended, but the story it spawned is only beginning. And with Triple H now directly involved, the stakes have been raised to their highest level. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.